Hello, Torpages, and welcome back to this week's edition of Crashtalk Sports. I'm your host, Matt Bunton. I'm here with
Stevie,
Owen,
and Will.
And we have some things to get to, starting off with that Placer game last week on Friday. Expected it to be a lot closer than it was, I believe.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now, can't lie, we did our usual stupid shenanigans.
After the first play touchdown.
Touchdown. And then immediately after that, we took complete control of the game. Did not let them catch up. Yeah, we kind of like messed them up right after that first play touchdown. And I'm going to like give a little bit of background information on that first play touchdown. We knew they were going to do that. Like, we knew exactly what play they were going to run. They were going to run a deep shot on the very, very first play of the game. We had a game plan for this for about 5 days. And I'm going to take a little shot at one of my teammates here. So Coach Fowler walks up during like the whole veteran and police officer thing. And he walks up and he's like, so you know we're running this defensive play on the first play of the game. And he's like, yeah, I know, I got it. We're good. We knew it was going to be a deep pass. And then, yeah, sure enough, it's a deep pass, first play touchdown. It was pretty bonkers. It was annoying. We never should have let something like that happen.
At least the offense bounced back then.
Anyways, yeah, besides that, offense was in pretty good sync. And I am pretty confident when I state this. This was our best offensive line showing of the entire year so far.
I want to know because I don't pay attention to that.
Matthew Marquez.
Two-way demon, honestly, that game. He was pretty insane, playing from both ways. Playing both sides of the ball. He played some safety. He played some running back. Had a great game as a running back. And yeah, honestly, great game. I think most people thought it was going to be closer. If you guys watch Prodigy Entertainment on Instagram, he expected it to be 41-31. Final score of the game ended up being 24-49. And so definitely a more dominant win. Little disappointed that we don't move up significantly in the rankings after beating the number 1-3 team in the division.
Isn't it like 10 right now? You guys are
number 3. Sorry, I said number 1-3. I don't know why.
On what? On what?
Just power rankings and
4.
The Sac Joaquin.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you were talking about Prodigy, and Prodigy said you guys are tied with Delora for number 10.
Yeah, nonetheless, very fun game to watch. Sounds like most people that were at this school were there. If you care about sports at all.
Yep.
I want to highlight our game next week.
Yes.
We're playing against Roseville. Now the Orange School. We hate the Orange School.
Is this the best team in?
I don't know if you guys knew. Besides us, yes.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, we have a coach. His name is Coach Lemos, and this guy hates the Orange School. And I mean, he hates it, bro. Because we do some wind sprints at the end of every Monday practice, and we do one wind sprint for every single game we have left that we haven't won. So the idea is every time we win a game, you get rid of one of those wind sprints. We did every single time that we get to what would be the Roseville sprint. So like, the 8th sprint. Every single time he goes, next up we got the Orange School. I hate the Orange School. He says it every single time. I don't think he likes the Orange School. Nonetheless, we really want to beat these guys. They are one of the best teams in Sac Joaquin. They are second in Division 4 or Division 3 standings. And man, these guys are rough. Like, they are difficult football team. I cannot lie to you at all. Like, these guys, they have a phenomenal defense. They could have a better offense, I'm not going to lie. But when you're going against a defense like that, it can get kind of scary,
I'll be at the game, too. I don't know about these two.
Where is it?
Here. Are you going to show up, Will?
Yeah.
Maybe. I only show up to the close games. There aren't a lot of those.
It should be close.
This is probably going to be our closest game of the season. In fact, I predict personally that this will not be anything more than a 14-point game throughout it. Try to show up. This is a very important game that we have the crash pit for. The crash pit helps always.
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah, this is a huge game. Huge. Like, seriously.
It's massive. More massive than the low taper fade meme.
Exactly, bro. More massive than the low taper fade. Exactly. Maybe a defensive battle, but definitely the hardest game for the rest of the year. Because after that, we got Yuba City. And then after that, we have Del Campo on Halloween. And not only is Del Campo like probably the worst team in the Division 4 Sac Joaquin section, but on top of that, they wanted to play us on Halloween, and we tried to compromise with that, and they still made us play on Halloween. So we're probably putting up 100 on them. NFL, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
We love the NFL.
We do.
Caleb is better than Jaden Daniels.
Okay, first off.
Overreaction Monday.
Okay, let's talk about Drake May.
we will do that. We will do
Tuesday.
that. Number one, NFL Game of the Week. Now, there were actually a lot of really good football games this week. But I mean, like, for example, the Bears and Commanders is definitely up there. That isn't the one that I personally was thinking of. There was a game on Sunday that
Cardinals Colts was pretty
Cowboys Panthers. What?
Cowboys Panthers was also
Cowboys
good.
Panthers was incredible.
Colts and Cardinals was also good.
Yeah, there were some really dang good games. I'm going to give you my personal game of the week. Miami versus the LA Chargers was an insane
Only saying
game.
that because you have Vlad McConkey on your team.
No,
Devon A-Chain legacy game.
I want to narrow like this down. Like why? Okay, Devon A-Chain had the most rushing yards. The most rushing yards that he's had since his game against the Denver Broncos in his rookie year, where he had well over 200 yards. And so that was insane to watch. But then on top of that, we saw a great offensive game, a great defensive game, so many turnovers, but like in a way that like it wasn't slow. It was entertaining to watch the defense play. And then it all came down to that field goal that the Miami Dolphins made at the very end, and it looked like they were about to win. And then Justin Herbert somehow, some way makes a throw out of his sack all the way to Ladd McConkey on the sideline, who breaks 3 tackles, runs it down the sideline for a 45-yard game. Dicker the kicker, man, he had a legacy game as well. He hit, I think, 4 field goals during that game, and they were all crucial ones.
The Chargers are now atop of the AFC.
All right, now let's talk about that boy Drake May.
Drake May, so inspirational. He's just that guy.
Now, if you follow Drake May Lover on Instagram, that's actually canonically me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Who did the Patriots play?
Saints. Okay, and I'm really pissed because I have Stephon Diggs in fantasy, and he got 50-yard PI on him. That was not PI.
I cannot lie to you. That Saints game may have been a worse officiated game than half of the Chiefs games last year, and that's bad.
And saying this as a
the Lions-Chiefs game was the worst officiated.
That
game
was pretty bad as well.
Saying this as a Falcons fan, you're acting like the Saints are like the worst team of all time. They're actually playing decently close.
Spencer Rattler is playing like a first-round pick.
Spencer Rattler really has been playing very good.
He's not clutch in the red zone, and he gets down the field, but he just can't do it in the red zone. So.
Yeah, he does struggle in like that clutch area of.
Hence why he's like 1-12 as a starter.
Yep, but
not his fault though entirely.
Yeah, honestly, Drake May, he's making throws that just don't make any sense. Like genuinely, and I mean this. I know that I'm gonna be called glazing for this, but like, I'm serious when I say this. These are throws that most quarterbacks in the NFL cannot do currently.
That's Mahomes can.
Mahomes is no.
Mahomes
is washed.
That ain't Mahomes.
Mahomes is washed. Somebody at Mr. Lowe. But
he was just taking the hits.
What team does he like?
He was getting whacked.
Yeah. Okay, I do want to mention this actually. Chris Collinsworth is the most insane glazer of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Because this man watched Patrick Mahomes on Sunday night primetime go ahead and run the ball up the middle on 3rd and 10 by himself, gets hit once, gets hit again, and goes down when he probably should have slid and protected his body. And Chris Collinsworth goes, not many quarterbacks in the NFL do this. It was a 6-yard gain. They had to punt the next play. not many quarterbacks in the NFL can actually do this. Look at him. He takes the hit there and takes the hit there. What a special guy. Yeah, no, I mean, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why this guy goes so insane over a quarterback that lost 40-22 in the Super Bowl.
And when do we start, like, talking about the Bills and them being a fraud? Because look at who they've been. And then when they play two decent teams, they get kind of exposed.
I got out of practice yesterday and looked at the score of the game. It was 7-21.
Josh Allen, 28-27.
Josh Allen had less than 100 yards, and almost half of those yards came from one play.
And you guys have to start putting respect on the Falcons defense, bro. And I'm not saying that as a joke.
But this is the same defense that gave up 30 points.
It was actually Michael Penix and the special teams that wasn't that good. Bryce Young didn't even do anything. It was just the Michael Penix threw a pick 6, and the Panthers got good position all day. So. And they also held, J.J. McCarthy sucks, but they held the Vikings to, what was it, 6 points?
All right.
I mean, you guys gave up a lead to J.J. McCarthy.
That's week 1.
J.J. McCookin.
All right.
Hold on. Can we talk about the Bears and Commanders game?
We have like 4 minutes.
All right.
Jake Moody
Is the GOAT.
Yeah. Oh, my God. But the rest were on the Commanders' side on the entire game.
You suck.
They were on the Commanders' side the entire game because they kept throwing flags and they had like a touchdown back, right? It was like I think it was a flag because it was apparently holding.
Stevie.
The Bears only won because of the Jaden Daniels fumble.
Stevie
That
did
was
not.
No.
Stevie did not start DeAndre Swift.
He threw the Jaquan Brisker. He fumbled twice. Caleb played great.
Stevie.
DeAndre Swift had his breakout game finally.
What about Odunze getting his touchdown called back?
That's stupid.
Stevie, how do we feel about benching DeAndre Swift in fantasy?
I should have won.
Okay.
I could have won.
All right.
Yeah.
How about Rico Dowdle, though?
I mean, he's projected to potentially give a fight.
How about
for
the Panthers?
starting
How about the
spot.
Panthers actually being pretty decent this
2
year?
weeks, he's done more than Saquon Barkley in 6.
That's very
great.
true.
That is true.
You
No, I
deny
can't.
that.
I can't.
So wait,
deny
here's
that, no.
so here's the question: what do you go back to Chuba and Rico?
No,
just use,
I
hold on. Do you?
I say it becomes a running back by committee.
Let me
Yeah, it's a
let
committee.
me.
Let the
Hold
vegan
on.
explain.
Do you let Rico Dowdle be RB1 and you just keep Chuba? Stop. Chuba Hubbard as RB. And you let Chuba Hubbard be the running back 2, or do you trade Chuba Hubbard and you make Rico as the RB1, or you trade Rico and you have Chuba back as the RB1?
I think,
In my opinion, you keep it running back by committee. You give them each like 9 touches a game and just see where it goes. Power
rankings.
We got about 2 minutes to do our power rankings.
Or NFL.
We're gonna start with NFL power rankings, and then if we have extra time, then we'll do the QBs. So at
what
number
are you
1,
doing to the mic?
I think the
Owen?
Tampa Bay Colts are Tampa Bay Bucks.
Tampa Bay Colts, right? Yep.
Tampa Bay.
Right, yep.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are easily the best team in the NFL right
even
now.
though they almost lost to the Falcons. Anyway, it's them and then the Colts, I think.
Yeah, which is maybe the weirdest
Who would've
sentence
thought
I've
that?
ever heard in my life. I say Tampa Bay, and then probably Indianapolis. Yeah,
All right. We have.
Do we think the Patriots are a top 10 team in the NFL?
absolutely.
We have the ESPN power rankings right here, chat. Top 5 is Tampa Bay, Detroit,
Nope.
Buffalo, Indianapolis.
I disagree. Hard
And
disagree.
the Philadelphia Eagles at 5.
Hard disagree. Detroit's not.
I
Detroit's not better than
I
the
put
Colts.
Tampa Bay easily first. I say Indianapolis has
I would say
had
easily, but
an
yeah.
amazing season so far. They look phenomenal.
0 wide receivers.
Michael
And so-
Pittman, Josh Downs, and they
No,
have
I
JT.
meant for Tampa.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
when
because
they're
they're all
healthy, they're
injured
good.
right now, but like they didn't need that to beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Literally, yesterday when they beat the Eagles or the Niners.
Yep, the Eagles, right? They beat the Eagles, right? Yep.
They were good. Good boy.
But anyways,
I
yeah.
say Chiefs is number 3.
No,
No,
Yes.
they're not
Yes.
even in the playoff picture, dog.
they lost to the Eagles. They lost to.
They still look good though.
They have a losing.
Patrick
they have a
Mahomes
losing
looks
record.
No, they don't.
Oh wait, no. Sorry,
They're
they have
300,
an
or
even.
They're 500.
Yeah, they have a 500
I can
record.
tell you about.
That's not.
I
good
think
enough.
Hot take coming in at number 4. Steelers. Ooh.
I like that.
Ooh.
I actually. Can
Harris,
take
how do
that,
we
yeah.
feel? How do we feel about the Steelers at 4?
Steelers in ESPN, they're at 12.
What?
That's outrageous, actually.
Steelers to the Super Bowl. No, I'm kidding.
I say 3 is the Bills, personally. Even after that
they look
loss.
absolutely garbage right now. When they play a decent team like the Falcons and Patriots, they lose. And it wasn't even the Bills Falcons game wasn't even close. It was a 2-score.
They beat the Ravens before they had their injuries.
The Ravens defense is absolutely trash.
Ravens are terrible.
Because
And Derrick
they have
Henry
injuries
fumbled.
now.
Derrick Henry fumbled. If it wasn't for the fumble,
Ravens
they
are
would've
terrible.
lost.
We're not going to be able to finish the power ranking, so I'll put what we have in here already. But
I'm gonna finish.
that is all we have time for today, guys. Thank you all for listening. Thank you guys for coming, and like always, and this has been your host, Matt Bunton.
Stevie Pagano.
Owen Errotabere.
And Will Harris.
And go Falcons, baby. Falcons Central.
Bear.